is Matthew 2, 1 through 12. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea, during the time of King Herod, Magi from the east came to Jerusalem and asked, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star in the east and have come to worship him." When King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him. When he had called together all the people's chief priests and teachers of the law, he asked them where the Christ was to be born. "In Bethlehem in Judea," they replied, "for this is what the prophet has written. But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah. For out of you will come a ruler, who will be the shepherd of peoples Israel." Then Herod called the Magi secretly and found out from them the exact time the star had appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and make a careful search for the child. As soon as you find him, report to me so that I too may go and worship him." After they had heard the king, they went on their way, and the star they had seen in the east went ahead of them until it stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they were overjoyed. On coming in the house, they saw the child with his mother, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold and of incense and myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, they returned to their country by another route.
Today is Epiphany Sunday, and with that we are starting to celebrate Epiphany. Around the world there are many ways how people celebrate Epiphany. For example, for Greek Orthodox Church, Epiphany is practically the celebration of Christmas. In Spain, they have a big parade where the three kings walk into the streets to make the children feel they will receive a present. And as you know, because I talked many times about that, in Mexico, Epiphany is for children is the most important celebration because it's when the children receive the good ones presents. So with Epiphany and with the story of the Magi coming to celebrate and to honor the child, also the early church this is the beginning of the first example that we have when people came from different places to celebrate and to honor Jesus. It's practically the first worship to Jesus that we have, according with the early church. And well, we know, and we just hear very well the story about these three wise men, according to the hymn. Probably could be two or more than three, but these wise men becoming because they discover a star in the sky, and this star leading them and guide them until the manger, until where Jesus was with his family, and they became to honor him. For sure, and according with the tradition, they walk many miles to be there. And also in this travel, they thinking about they becoming looking for a king, they immediately goes to the palace. And we know the story. Herod tried to confuse them and to tell to them, well, when you find this baby king, please back to me and let me know about him. And also in a dream, God rebel to them to back to another way. So we celebrate two things here. The first one, the first worship, the first honor to Jesus, to the baby Jesus. And the second one, we celebrate how God revealed to this man, to this Gentile man, Gentile people, announcing that the warning of Jesus Christ are actually good news for everyone and for everybody. The word epiphany means revelation. It's something that has become known. It's an epiphany is something close to the, moment. So, I understand. So, wow. We discover that in that right moment, something about ourselves, about some circumstances, and about a specific moment. It's something that we knew beyond intellectual knowledge, that we knew in our hearts what is happening in that moment. The symbol of the celebration of Epiphany, it is the star. The same star, or according with the star who lead the Magi through becoming to Jesus Christ. To use the star to looking for a place is not something that just is in the Bible. Actually, all the time since many times ago, adventurers and travelers used the stars to be in what place they are and to looking for the way. So be leading by the star is not something new. It's something that actually people still use it. Actually, if you see, you know the windrose? You know what is the windrose? Actually, it's a star with many points. No, it's the windrose actually is a big star with many points, because again the stars is something that travelers used to know where they should to go and to understand where they are. So the star is a symbol of the leading of God. And today, in the same way, we will celebrate and we will be led by a star. So let me go with you and give to some of you, to give to all of you also a star. So I invited you with a coin to rush and to discover a word there. That word is something that we were talking about today. So please rush your star. You should do it with a coin. I'll try it with another things, and that will work. You have your star, your board, sorry? No, you don't. No, if you take off, you peel it. No, that don't will be work, Adrian. No, you need. Somebody has a coin to borrow to Adrian. Believe me, don't will be work because once I tried it and I never discovered my words. So the star in the Epiphany story is a kind of ancient GPS. No? It's basically that. The story of Epiphany is the story of a journey and also discovery. The Magi discovered during the travel not just the child. They discover also many things about themselves because they should to face some challenges during this traveling, concretely talking about Herod. And they discover how, by the leading of God, how to avoid that danger in their lives. They also discovered in themselves, when they saw the star, the willing to go for looking for something in their hearts they know will be important for their lives. When they discover the star, they notice, in their heart, they know they should to go to that place. Okay, Adrian.
It's my understanding that just as well that an angel and the angel's light would work better than stars moving around. My father was an astronomer. People that deal with moving stars isn't going to work for me. Just for me.
Okay. Also, they be willing, in their hearts, they know something will be happen. Something they will discover. They be willing to be sure about that. They be willing, they be brave also to go ahead and to looking for what they feel in their hearts. And for other things, the Magi also, after they arrived and they saw the children, they don't have any question about if that they arrived to the right place. In any place of the Bible said that when they discover in that place the baby Jesus with their parents, in that circumstances of humbleness, they don't have any doubt about who was this child. And they, with a hesitation, give their presence to him. So it's not just that they know in their hearts. It's not just about they looking to be sure to confirm what they have in their hearts. When they discover, they don't hesitate about that they do the right thing. And also, they be focused in that. They don't let that, they don't be distracted for what Herod brings to them. They know they have one mission, one goal in their minds, and they go for that. So they avoid any distraction from their goal. So what is related with this word that you found today? Some of you want to share what is your word?
Understanding.
Understanding.
Mercy.
Mercy. Mine too.
Unity.
True
Unity.
unity. Who said?
Fellowship.
Fellowship.
I said hopefulness.
Hopefulness. You said, Jean, also?
Consideration.
Consideration. Okay. This is a tradition that I discovered here a couple years ago here in the United States, basically here in Wisconsin. Many churches did it. I don't know if you already have it yet. But many churches used to celebrate Epiphany with a star word. When you receive, with the purpose that you receive this word, that are just verbs or adjectives that help you to have a point of beginning, how to begin in your year. Could be that. Could be also in what you need to focus to this year. Perhaps I need to focus in mercy. No? Or perhaps could be something that I need to show or I need to experience in my own life through this year. Obviously, this is not something that we need to discover today. That will be happening through the time. Obviously, also, this is not like oracles about what will be happening in your life. But it's something that could be help us to understand what could be happening during our year. The invitation is to have present your word all the year, to put your word where you can see it every day. And if you discover why you need this, or why this word be coming to you, you can share it with us. And perhaps during the year you could be saying, oh, I don't need this word. Okay, so looking for another word that could be inspiring you during this year. It's just a star, a point of a star. When from where to a star to inspire, to have inspiration, to give inspiration to you. These words is also to you receive as a gift from God. It's a gift from God to you and to your own life. So I encourage you to have this word always present with you. As I say, you don't have to discover today what it means. Even you don't have to understand what exactly means that word. Just let it be in your life, this word. Let this word be with you, accompanying you, and just be coming to see how we coming through the year in your life. But also, this time is time of reflection and taking inventory about our own life. It's time to give thanks to God for her presence in our life, and also to take courage for what will be faced, the challenges that we will face for this new year. I know it's just a date, and every day we should do asking for courage to face our daily challenges. But traditionally we do it at the end and at the beginning of the year. So this word also could help you to understand how to face the challenges that is coming to you. The star word might help you to thinking about a new goal for you and for your spiritual life, to help you to face new challenges. Because something is true for all of us. All of you are in a journey. And all of you will be discover new things during this year, during this time. As the same, the Magi discover new things about themselves, and they discover things about what God has to them, we can also find our own way, our own way about what God wants from us. This word also could be not just for you, also could be for your family, and also for your community, for the church. So again, it's not something about what will be happening in your future. It's the word just to find a goal and to encourage and to have a point of a start through this year. The star lit the way of the Magi. The star shine to showing them their own way. The star is a symbol of the light of God. The star is something that is a symbol of the light of Jesus Christ through the world. So may the star, the light of the star, the light of Jesus Christ, also leading you through this year to take your decisions, to do what is right, to face your own challenges, and to also face with imagination and with courage what is coming for all of us. We're talking about light many times, but at the end we know that the light who came with Jesus is the light that we need. So may this word, and may especially God, could be inspiring your heart to face this new year. Amen.